Ever wonder why it's mostly men who commit suicide? We figure why now we're already dead. I can't hide myself.
Never thought of it that way.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard them say. They used to heed the words he said, but that was yesterday. Gold will turn to gray and youth will fade away. They'll never care about you, call you holding in the way.
Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Old Men in Chairs. Fellow on your screen you may recognize one of the most talented men out there in the rap scene, Dax, a Canadian rapper. I mentioned when I did my most overlooked video a few days ago that I was very disappointed. Two of the Dax videos that I have reacted to have virtually no views, like 50 views each. And I can't really understand it. The man is super, super talented. Now, he came out with this song, To Be a Man, about a month ago, and I looked at it. I didn't want to react to it at that point because my history is that people won't watch. But now he's come out with what he calls a mega remix, and I have watched this, and this is unbelievable. So talented. He has 10 featured artists in here singing different verses that they've apparently written themselves on the theme of his song. And all he does is just sing the chorus. Of course, Dax can sing. He has a beautiful voice. He had 9 million views on the original song. This thing should easily top that. This thing has got a bullet. It should go straight to the top. I've never seen anything quite like it.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Too much pressure on my shoulders, it gets tough to be the person bringing in the bread and be the lover that you need for self-care. Yeah, I had to let go. I'd be lying if I told you that it never takes a toll on my mind. I need someone to save me, but I have to be the one who's saving you. When you're exhausted, I'm the shoulder where you live. Gotta stay strong, what can I do when I can't hide myself? I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
So you get the idea here. It's Dax singing that chorus and then different artists giving their take on the issue. And the issue is that men keep a lot of their emotions bottled up. They have no one to lean on. And a lot of times that leads to bad things. Depression, suicide, isolation, loneliness, broken relationships. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I've experienced many problems as some of the guys that are going to be talking about here. I've led kind of a charmed life. Sure, I've had loneliness, I've had heartbreak, but never once in my life would I consider myself depressed or ever consider taking my own life. I can't really fathom that, but I can understand that people in less fortunate circumstances who really have nowhere to turn and no resources could get to that point, and it's a very sad thing. Now, this is a 10-minute video, so I'm not going to have too much to say on all these issues. I'm just doing this reaction because I think it's just such a beautiful song, and anything that I can do to help get it better known, I'm willing to do.
But what you provide inside that home. I know a lot of men don't feel the same, but
but I don't feel ashamed, letting the water fall when my heart's ablaze. Daddy taught me that was how to put a fire out. So when I'm hurting, I don't mind to cry my eyes out. I only have a few examples of a man in my life, and only one who made perfection lifelike. So I try to remember 2 words when I don't know what to do. Don't forget Jesus wept and brother, so can you.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
They say it's all in my head, and I guess that makes sense, cause everything I feel, I keep in, cause it's different for men. We talk about our feelings, we're called oversensitive. We're asked to strike a balance, it doesn't exist. So we bottle everything up in our minds. We grow cold, dark and numb as we slowly die. You ever wonder why it's mostly men who commit suicide? We figure why now we're already dead.
I can't hide myself.
Never thought of it that way. He said, did you ever wonder why it's mainly men that commit suicide? And then he said, they might as well, because they already feel dead inside. That is sad. And I know there's a lot of truth in that. I've never felt that way myself, but it's hard to put myself in that position of feeling totally dead inside. But it'd be a horrible place to be.
We figure why now we're already dead.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Pick me up when I was broken. You pieced together words that were not spoken. You found a way to see me as I was, even when the world doesn't show you the same love. You're expecting to do everything on your own, providing and hide all the feelings that you hold. But your heart is deserving of showing. I see you for who you are. I hope that you know it.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
We're only about 1/3 through the song, and there's 10 artists featured here. And I gotta admit, I've never heard of any of them before, but there's not one bad performance in here. 2 of them are ladies. That was our first lady. I don't know who she is. Has a beautiful voice, a very beautiful woman. And I love how she was singing along with Dax on the chorus. And a number of the artists are at least singing, background to Dax. It's just beautifully put together.
Right inside that home.
I know we all got decisions to make, but it seems that my decisions cause division. I hate this pride. I break inside, but I cannot cry, cause all I wanna do is provide. I was made for this, I'm a father of 7. My oldest is 20, my youngest 11, and they all gotta eat. So I bury my feelings and stay on my feet like they told me. Gotta be grown, they told me. You're on your own, they told me, but we're not alone, they showed me.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Patiently wait
waited for God to show me signs I need. I'm not the man for the job, all the things I can't be. Put all my feelings aside, I think that I'll be better off when I'm not alive. Fought through depression for years and I tried to hide it. Almost put pressure and pulled it, but I decided to give it all that I can. But this what it's like to be a man.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
As a man, if you show your emotions, they take it for weakness, ain't nothing new. Teaching my son to be mentally stronger, prepare for the battle, he ain't even two. Being a father is lit, but I gotta admit that sometimes I don't know what to do. Provide and protect was the name of the game I was playing for you, and you know that it's true. Unconditional love and reality, but you can't take a look from my view. A lot of my days were blue, but that dog in me, so I fought and you didn't have a clue. When I had it, we had it together, but now we divided, your colors are true. I shouldn't have to ask for no help if you knew I was struggling, I would've did it for you.
I can't hide.
A little bit of bitterness there about his relationship. He said, when we had together, we were going good, but now that we're apart, your true colors are showing. I would have done it for you, but you weren't there for me. A lot of these young men have had problems in their relationships. They have children, may or may not be married. Relationships may not last too long. Creates all kinds of problems, estrangement. And then the one fellow said he feels like he'd be better off dead. What a horrible thing to say. But I believe there are a lot of people that feel that way.
I shouldn't have to ask for no help if you knew I was struggling, I would've did it for you.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
I'm sorry, I never knew all the things that you go through. I never meant to put your pain aside. Didn't mean to make you need to hide. Those demons in your head, they'll tell you you're less than, but I'm here to tell you that you're more than perfect. And don't let the voices make you think you're worthless, 'cause you're worth it, you got this.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man.
What a beautiful voice she has. And she's a singer. Kind of have an even mix here between singing and rapping. I like both, but it's nice to see them brought together in one place. And mega props to Dax for doing this and highlighting all these artists who maybe aren't as big as he is, but some of them certainly are very, very talented.
It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
It's just a lot I wanna say. To be a man requires you to hide the pain. You find yourself inside a hole you can't get out, even though you wanna shout. The pain is just unbearable. Oh no, I just wanna cry and be given a hug and be told everything will be okay. Parang kau rindu wa muna. It's all she gonna take. I have a family that depends on me. Oh,
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely.
Now, I believe that fellow was using a little bit of autotune, or else he was dubbing his voice more than once. I don't really care for that, and it's one thing that Dax never has to do, because he can actually sing those songs and hit those notes. He doesn't need any help.
And they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Look, as a man, they expect you to be strong and someone to lean on no matter what you're dealing with. I just lost a couple friends to drugs, and when I woke up in the morning, man, I really wasn't feeling it. But I gotta try to bottle the pain, but when they took my son away, I had to try to find a will to live. Put in 5 whole years at the job, then I got laid off, and the news had me feeling sick. I've been drowning in the deep end. Anybody wanna give me a reason? I don't even try to bother with a social life, cause I would rather be alone on the weekends, chilling with my demons. And I try to suppress the depression in need of a blessing, cause I'm really about to lose it all. Just remember that I try to be a man when you lose me, y'all, and I'm gone.
I can't hide myself.
Wow, I think they saved him for last, because what a flow and what a message. His friend died, he lost his job, he doesn't even want to go out on the weekends, he just wants to chill with his demons. Wow, there's a lot of people like that nowadays. Very, very sad.
I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
So there you go. What a beautiful video. The camera work, having the other artists fading in and out, singing with him, beside him. Beautiful voices, beautiful message. Difficult message for a lot of people. Thank you, Dax, for doing this, and mega success on this and everything you do. Really, really one of the most underrated artists out there.
Holding in the way, that's what I heard them say. They used to eat